This is when you reach the edge of the black hole. What you see. Thousands of selves appeared around. This is not science fiction, it's real physics, because the attractive forces around the black hole will cause photons to move along strange orbits at high speeds, forming the mysterious photonic layer. When these photons in different directions, after re-ingesting your eyes, you will see multiple images of yourself. Soon you will be involved in even time and space have become extremely twisted, endless. Abyss next. I will take you through the experience of hardcore physics if I throw you into a black hole. What bizarre process will it encounter? Now, we're on a spaceship headed for a black hole. Stop at a relatively safe distance. I chose to stay in the cabin and operate the ship. You put on a special spacesuit, ready to go to the black hole. At the same time, I will also match you with a dual display watch. It shows your own subjective time, and my time on the ship, because according to Einstein's theory of relativity, time and space are relative for people with different speeds. The scale of time is also different due to the extreme distortion of space-time around the black hole, so that under your frame of reference, in the past hour, and it may have been years on the spacecraft. Interstellar. This time dilation effect. Show the most vividly when everything is ready. You jumped out of the cabin decisively by the attractive force of the black hole, because the attractive force of a black hole so that all the cores around it captured by body and matter. So you would see a black hole orbiting around it, rotating suction plate, but because it rotates very fast, almost at the speed of light playing chess in constant friction. The disk temperature can even reach hundreds of millions of degrees Celsius and produce intense and lethal radiation, and you see the fantastic Doppler effect. The light on one side of the disk will be brighter than on the other, due to the substance moving in orbit is very fast. One of the sides is approaching us at high speed, so that all the light waves are superimposed, enable us to receive higher frequencies, and the other side is fast moving away from us, causing the light waves to be stretched, so as to receive a lower frequency. At this point, you checked your watch. It turns out that you are 11 seconds away from the ship. Then you will see. The starlight in front of me seems to be slightly blue. This is because the black hole warps the space-time around it, make time relatively slow. So, in your opinion, distant starlight seems to be speeding away, and there's a blocking phenomenon. And you'll also see a bizarre sight of aberration. The black hole seems to be drifting away from you as you get closer and closer to the black hole. The light in front of you is constantly shrinking, and it squeezes the view. That's when you look at the watch for the second time. The time difference between discovery has been 44 seconds, as you gradually accelerate into the black hole by constantly chasing the light ahead. Make the front look brighter and brighter, and it's hard for the light behind us to reach us, so it's going to get darker and darker. At this moment, when you look back at an orbiting spacecraft, we'll find its flight speed will also gradually slow down. This is because of the signals that the spacecraft sends out every second. It will take longer to reach you. At this point, you are surprised to find your time with the spaceship. It's been 3 hours apart. The time lag starts to become more pronounced as time goes by. The moment you cross the attack plate, the pool seems to disappear from your sight because of the attractive forces here, so that all matter is here within a distance, can't stably orbit the black hole again, and starts spinning rapidly and is sucked into the black hole. In 2 minutes, you arrive at the photon layer of the black hole. Due to the extreme distortion of space-time, here will make light. The child was briefly trapped in a special orbit high-speed motion so that you can see multiple overlapping images of oneself, as if in an infinite loop, like a mirror labyrinth, in this region all. Light is destined to fall into the black hole. The black hole at this moment has taken up most of your field of vision, like a huge abyss that swallows you up instantly. Then you look at your watch again. Discover. The clock has turned to an amazing 24 hours. As you get closer to the black hole, the people on the ship will see you're falling slower and slower. Forever frozen in a world of black holes because of the light you emit, it takes longer to escape the black hole, so that the light received by the spacecraft, it's going to slow down until it disappears. So for the spacecraft, we'll never be able to see the moment you cross the world, but for you, seconds after entering the photonic layer, will pass through the world of black holes. From now on, the outside world becomes your past. Your everything will have nothing to do with this universe. Even if you send signals to the outside world, you will never reach your destination, and lead to the starting point will become all objects, the final fate after passing through the world. Then you will feel an unbearable. The more power of letters, ripping your body apart in the last moment of your consciousness. We'll see. The body fell on the flat surface of a black celestial body, on the surface and after a fleeting zero. 1 second, all the particles that make up your body will enter the center of the black hole, merge with the black hole, forever a part of the black hole, and in the cold and dark of space wandering alone until eternity.